Hi guys, today's video is going to be a video on the ColourPop Menage Muah holiday collection, which is perfect timing considering Christmas is this week. I can't believe it. I cannot believe how fast this year has flown by considering I have done almost nothing with it. But that is life. Life is flying. Life is very quick is what I am learning as I get older. It seems to get faster, which is horrifying. But that's life, so I guess I just have to deal with it. But anyway guys, that little depressing rant is over and now I will be filming this. So this collection comes with the Menage eyeshadow palette, a lip oil and also a blush. There were two Christmas collections that came out at the same time. So this one was more like the rosy magenta colors and the other one was more like gold based, and I personally just preferred this palette and I didn't want to get both collections because that was a lot of money, so I just got this one instead of both of them because I can't really afford to buy everything, can I? So this is what the palette looks like. You can see it's absolutely gorgeous. You can see it actually comes with a mirror, which is awesome, but like these colors, they're just so beautiful and romantic, and this is just what I'm all about really. Like I like purpley, like maroony hued palette. I just love these colors. I actually have bought multiple similar palettes this year, but I thought I would get a Christmassy one. I had a request to get holiday stuff, so I've been trying to do some holiday things. I bought a few things on the Black Friday sale and this is all the Christmas stuff that I got. So this is what the Menage palette looks like. You can see it's absolutely stunning, like the packaging, like look at that. So beautiful. The inside has this amazing mirror. Sorry, you can see all my stuff. And then I've got these absolutely gorgeous, like romantic hued, like pinky purples. And I am all about that. That's like one of my favorite styles of palette. I have bought, I think, like this is probably my third like maroony purpley sort of palette that I bought in the last few months, to be honest with you. But I wanted to grab a Christmas palette. This was one of the ones that I was actually worried wouldn't arrive on time because I love ColourPop. I think they're like great value for money. I think their eyeshadows are amazing, so I always love using them. So I really wanted to get one of their Christmas palettes. So I decided to get like the whole collection, but just this half, like just the rosy half, the Menage half. I did have a request, so this is one of the reasons that I did my holiday Sephora haul, apart from like I did actually really want this stuff and I wanted to do more Christmassy things because that's what you guys asked for. So Christmas. Unfortunately this one only just came in the other day, so I haven't been able to get it out very quickly. But this is the blush. It is in the shade Secret Crush. It also has a mirror, which is really cool, and that is the color. It's absolutely gorgeous, like look at that. And that is the packaging. It matches the palette perfectly and it's absolutely gorgeous. And this is the Lux Lip. You can see it also matches. It's in the shade Smirk, which I love a good like nudie pink color. And it is definitely a nudie pink color. Like look at that, absolutely beautiful. But anyway, first things first, I'm gonna start with my blush. I've done, as you can probably tell, the rest of my makeup. I just need to do my blush, my eyes and my lips, which I'm obviously just going to use that. But I'll get started. I'll just do the blush. I love ColourPop blushes as well, like as their eyeshadow palettes, as I said before, I'm pretty sure. They have just such good pigment. I'm in love with this colour. It's absolutely gorgeous. I think it even has like a slight glitter in it, which is just stunning. Beautiful. I may have gone a bit crazy with the highlight I put on before, so I think I'm pretty glowy. But it went on so smoothly and it looks absolutely stunning. So I'm a big fan of this. If I didn't say before, it is in the shade Secret Crush and I am loving it. I feel like I always just go crazy overboard with my blush. I don't mean to. I'm always like, I should stop now, and then I just keep going. Then I look like Noddy, that little kid with the pink cheeks. I think he had pink cheeks. I don't even know. Noddy. The little boy with the little red car, something like that. A little yellow car. What colour car did Noddy have? If you remember, put it down below. Let me know if I've gotten it wrong, please. And there we have the blush. 100% not disappointed with that. Look at that. Okay, I may have gone a bit mad with it, but it's that beautiful. I've just eaten like a full Christmas lunch glow. on a like hot day in Australia because Christmas is usually quite warm here. I actually don't know what the weather's supposed to be this year, considering it's only like a few days away, so I'm really glad this collection came in time so that I could post it this week before Christmas. Okay, so the blush is done and now I'm going to move on to eyes. This is probably going to be reasonably simple. I'm not sure what I'm going to do, but we will see. We'll see. So to start off with, I'm going to take a fluffy crease brush and go into the shade here called Total Flirt. It's like a lovely cool rosy brown, and this is going to be my crease shade, so I'm just going to rub this all through my crease. And under on my lower lash line. Every time I do a look these days, I feel like whenever I pop on my lower lash line, I'm always so lazy with my brushes, so I like always just use the same brush, so it's like it's always going to be slightly smoky at least, if not more than that, because I'm just too lazy to dirty another brush. But I actually got a present from my friend the other day. It was a belated birthday gift and it was a makeup brush cleaner, and I've used it and it's awesome. So now I'm probably going to be able to clean my makeup brushes a lot faster than usual. It's one of those ones where you like put it in and it like turns. It like spins the brush around in the water and then you spin it around out and it like instantly dries them. It took me a little bit to get a handle of, but I actually really like it. I thought it was really cool. And it was a really fast process, considering usually my powder brushes and my foundation brushes sometimes take a few days, or like 2 or 3 days depending on how cold it is, to dry. So it was freaking awesome. I'm so glad that I got that. Thanks Maddie and Sam for that amazing present. I've kind of just taken this everywhere. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably gonna be some form of smoky eye or something like that, because that tends to be what I do. Actually, maybe I should do something different. Let's see what comes out of my brain today. We don't want it to take too long because it's actually dinner time and I am getting hungry. I'm like the Hulk, but instead of always angry, I'm just always hungry. So for the next shade, I'm going to go in with another fluffy brush. This one's slightly smaller than before, and I'm going to go into the shade here, Obsession. And oh crap. I am so aggressive when I go into eyeshadows with my brush. And I'm going to go and just deepen the crease with this a little bit. So like in my outer corner, but I'm mainly going to focus it in the crease really. So through the crease and out to my outer corner and rub it down there a little bit. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing, guys. Like I'm just playing today, so this is gonna be real interesting. I would definitely say go in with a gentle hand into the pot, because like I feel like I'm just so aggressive when I go into the pan, not the pot. So definitely go in with a gentle hand if you were using this. I'm already liking this. I feel like it's quite like romantic. I really like these colours. I really like these colours. Okay, so I didn't put that on my lower lash line just yet because I'm kind of trying to think of what I'm going to do. But now that I've done that, I'm going to take a smaller sort of detail brush, but this one's still pretty fluffy, and go into this shade here, the darkest shade in the palette, called No Drama. And I'm really going to focus this like right in the outer corner and go like almost to the centre of my lid, but like slightly off it. And I'm going to take it and also pop it here near my inner corner. So the look we're going for is sort of like a halo eye, but we'll see what happens. It might be a bit too messy. So remember when you're doing this to leave the space in the center of your lid, just so that you can fill it in with like a lighter sparkly shade. Now I'm going to go into the shade here, Muah, with my finger, and I'm going to dab this just here to get that halo eye effect just in the center of my eye, and kind of like blend it with the darker parts a little bit. Every time I touch my eyelid after going to the pan, I'm like stroking the middle first and then kind of like moving the product around rather than putting too much on the edges. You're kind of blending it out and like together. I'm not gonna lie, this is definitely a pretty messy halo eye. It's like a lazy man's halo eye where you don't go over it with concealer or anything like that, because you know, sometimes you're in a rush, sometimes you just can't be bothered. I just thought I should do something a little different considering most of the looks are like a basic smoky eye. Most of the looks that I create. So let's do a sort of halo eye. So I have sort of like blended that a lot better. Like with this sort of look, you kind of have to go back and forth a few times between the center color and the outer color, and you kind of just like blend them together. I'm now going to pop some of this beautiful glitter called Confess, and I'm just gonna go on with my finger again and just dab it over. Wow, that's like a lot of glitter. That's beautiful though. And just go over the exact spot, just like the perfect center of my eye, really. My eyelid. Don't put this in your eye, it will freaking hurt. I'm loving that, that's gorgeous. I always am like so shocked with ColourPop's pressed glitters. Like they're just so beautiful. And you'd think they'd fall all over your face, but they don't. They're just stunning. Now for my lower lash line, I'm going to take a thin brush and go into the same shades I used on top. So I'm just going to go into this Obsession shade and run that along my lower lash line, pretty close to the waterline. And now taking another similar brush, I'm going to go into the shade No Drama. I'm just going to take it all across, so it's got to be like kind of like a smoky lower lash line to my halo eye. I think the other one might have been thinner, so I probably should have gone with this brush first. Much more glam, much less simple than I expected, but still quick and somewhat effective, I like to think. So I have that. Now I need to highlight my inner corners. So I'm going to take this weird fluffy brush thing that's like sort of a flat shader, but I think it's kind of just lost its shape. And I'm going to go into this shade here called Thrillist and just pop that on my inner corners to make them really pop. That's a gorgeous inner corner highlight. With that, I'm just going to take it out a little bit here as well. Just pulling it up a tiny bit with my fingers to blend it a bit with that shade. And now I'm just going to pop on some eyeliner, and I'm going to pop on some mascara and setting spray, and I will be back. So this is what we have ended up with, and I love it. I think it's super lovely. It took me a little bit, but like, it's quite a simple look. Just make sure you have a little bit of time. It's like a simple halo eye. Because sometimes people will like, they put concealer on top of the eyeshadow to make the area like a new start. And then you put like the colour on to get the colours like to really pop. But I kind of like a subtle one, to be honest with you. Maybe it's just because it's like so much easier to do it like this rather than having to like conceal. Because I'm really bad at concealing. But anyway, I mean, I'm not really bad at concealing. I have a massive pimple here. And you probably can hardly see it. I think I did cake the concealer on, so it's actually, you may have noticed it this whole time because there's like a cake section of makeup, like cake on here. Apologies if you did. But yeah guys, I actually super love this look. I did use purple eyeliner just then as well, just normal black mascara, but purple eyeliner on my waterline and tightline to like bring it all together to really make the eyes pop. I feel like when I dye my hair, I might have to like change my eyebrow pencil because I feel like it's too ashy for my brows, especially in this camera. I feel like in my mirror it doesn't look as like different. Like I feel like my eyebrows almost look green compared to my hair on my camera. Maybe I'm just crazy. But anyway, the last product is the lip oil in the shade Smirk, and I'm gonna pop this on for you now. I'm so excited. My lips are so chapped and dry at the moment. I exfoliated them before this video and I put like a lip balm on. Ooh. I have no idea what that is scented as, but it's delicious. It's like it smells, doesn't taste. It smells like a cookie. I'm wondering if it's like a Christmas cookie or something like that, like something super Christmassy considering it's a Christmas range. Ugh. You can see that. Oh, my hip just popped. Did you hear that? It's an oil, so it's not super pigmented. But I think my lips have tapped a tiny bit, but you can see like my bottom lip is so much more shinier and like slightly like a lighter pink than my top lip. These feel so good. I didn't want to put a lip liner on because I wanted you guys to see like what colour it actually comes off as on my lips. If I were going out with this on, I'd probably pop a lip liner underneath it, but for like everyday use I probably wouldn't. Like if I were just going out down the street and I just like was like, I'll just take this. But I actually love this color. Like it's such a nice color. See? Oh, now you can see my pimple. Ah, I really like this. I'm surprised. Like, to be honest with you, like I knew this collection was going to be good, but I have enjoyed making this look and I love all these colors. Like just the purples are absolutely gorgeous. And this blush is amazing. And this is, my lips already feel like much more nourished and much less dry, which is nice considering I think I'm getting eczema, especially like just under my lip. I always get it here in allergy season because it's like, it's summer here, so this is still allergy season to me. I have like allergy season for like 6 months of the year. It's like spring to like the end of summer. I get pretty bad hay fever, but I take Menage, which is a nasal spray. I take that and that really helps me. But I went to Europe in winter last year with my sister and I came back at the start of November, so like peak hay fever season here, like spring, and ever since then I've got these like weird things that like just come up on my lips. So it's like I will feel like a tingling sensation and like it feels really itchy, and then like within the space of half an hour I will get what looks like a mosquito bite or something, like some form of like bug bite on my lip, and it'll be really itchy and it'll sting a tiny bit and then it'll go down and then it just like disappears. But because they're like itchy, I like lick them, and then because I lick them I get eczema along my lips, especially like under, when they like come up on my bottom lip, like right here, I get eczema, and that's currently what I'm dealing with. It only happened yesterday. I went for a walk yesterday and I don't know why. I'm like, I honestly could not tell you why, because it's like, it must be like pollen hits me in the face or something like that, and it just like happens. It's so annoying because then like I feel like my lip swells up just in one spot. Like it honestly looks like I've been bitten by a mosquito on my lip, and then it goes down within half an hour. And usually it's fine. It's just when I lick it and I find it really hard not to lick it because I'm like, why is it there? It feels weird. And then now I have eczema on my lips, or just under here, so it's annoying. So I'm probably going to take all my makeup like pretty much right off after I do this video because I don't want it to like annoy my lips, but at least I look good for now. Yay. Anyway guys, I'm sorry about my little eczema weird allergy season rant. If you've ever experienced this, let me know down below and tell me if you've been able to fix it or if it's like still an issue, because I swear it only started last year. Before last year, I've never experienced this before in my life, I don't think. Like it's like I'm having like a tiny little anaphylactic reaction, but it's just like in one spot and I don't know what's causing it. It is so strange. Continuing the rant. But anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about anything I did or any of the products I used, let me know and I'll get back to you as soon as possible, and hopefully I will see you soon. Oh yeah, and Merry Christmas. I haven't actually opened these. Oh no, have I? I can't remember. Something's in my eye. With this sort of look you kind of have to go back and forth a few times. Oh shit. Ooh, I feel like I went woo, like super far out. And run that along my bottom. And run that along, not my bottom. So I'm going to take a flat shader brush. Wait, that's not a flat shader brush. See you in a second. I feel like when I get, ow, just punch the table.